Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into a new player on the gaming controller scene, the Manba One wireless gaming controller. I've been testing it for a while now, and I have to say, there are some serious highlights here, and a few areas where there's room for improvement. The Manba One is definitely packed with unique features that make it stand out, especially at a price point that doesn't break the bank. We'll go through the full rundown, including the unboxing, design, performance, and of course, a few honest pros and cons. So if you're curious whether this might be the next controller for your setup, stick around and let's dive into what the Manba One has to offer. Let's start with the unboxing experience. Inside the box, you'll find the Manba One controller in white, though it's also available in black if that's more your style. Along with the controller itself, there's a charging station, a USB-C cable, interchangeable thumbsticks, user manuals, as well as an additional screen protector. You also get a wireless USB adapter, which you can store at the bottom of the charging station. Right out of the box, it feels like a high-end product, with a design and finish that honestly make it feel like you're opening a top-tier controller. It's got that premium vibe without the elite price tag, which is a welcome surprise. So, in terms of first impressions, the packaging and setup really make this feel like a well-thought-out product, which I always appreciate in tech gear. Once you hold the controller, it feels great in your hands. Solid, but not overly heavy. The matte backside finish gives it a smooth, comfortable grip that doesn't feel slippery or too textured. This feels like a souped-up Xbox controller with some added perks. One of the unique features here is a transparent, attachable panel on the front. Now, it's mostly just for looks, but it's a cool detail because you can actually see the vibration motors in action, which is cool. On the back, you'll also find 4 customizable macro keys. They let you set up actions or moves for specific games, though they aren't the easiest to reach and might take some practice to use comfortably. You can also adjust the thumbsticks, changing out the heights to match your preference. And if you're a fan of racing or shooter games, the 2-gear trigger lock is a nice addition, letting you set either a longer or a short response range depending on the game type. Little details like this make it feel like a controller designed with versatility in mind. In terms of performance, the Manba One controller is built for low-latency gaming, which is essential for fast-paced action games. You have multiple ways to connect: Bluetooth, USB, or with a 2.4 GHz dongle if you're on PC, so you're covered in most scenarios. The response rate is impressive thanks to an 800 Hz polling rate, 0 dead zone, and the Hall effect triggers. For anyone who loves the precision needed in racing or shooter games, these specs definitely make a difference. There's no stick drift, which is a huge plus, and the controls feel tight and responsive. One standout feature here is the 2-inch interactive screen, a unique addition that feels pretty futuristic. Without needing an app or software, you can adjust all settings directly on the controller itself. From vibration levels to macro customization, RGB lighting, this screen lets you personalize your experience in a way that feels seamless and direct. So what makes this controller stand out from others on the market? First up, the Manba One is packed with features you'd expect from higher-end controllers, but it comes at a much more accessible price point. The customization options are genuinely impressive, especially if you're someone who likes tweaking settings to create a unique gameplay experience. And I have to admit, the premium feel and the included charging station really add a lot of value. But of course, no product is perfect. There are a few things worth mentioning here. If you're looking for compatibility with PlayStation or Xbox, unfortunately, you're out of luck. This controller is built primarily for Switch, PC, iOS, and Android. The 4 back keys, while customizable, aren't the easiest to reach, which may take some time to get used to. And then there's the screen. The 2-inch screen is one of the standout features here, but it comes with a few caveats. It scratches really easily, which is a bit disappointing for something you're likely to use often. I tried cleaning it with a cloth, but it left marks. They do include a screen protector, but I found that it doesn't cover the whole screen, which is kind of a missed opportunity. If I could add a couple of things to improve this controller, I'd suggest making the screen interactive with in-game stats, which could be a game changer. Imagine having your health, ammo count, or lap times right on the controller display. That would be pretty cool. Overall, though, the screen feels like an innovative feature that could evolve into something even more useful in future versions. So, is the Manba One controller worth it? If you're in the market for a wireless controller that comes with a lot of customization options and some innovative features, this one's a solid choice. It feels premium, offers low-latency connections, and that 2-inch screen just might be a hint at the future of gaming controllers. But as I mentioned, it's not a perfect fit for everyone, especially if you're looking for compatibility with PlayStation or Xbox consoles. That being said, for handhelds, phones, and PC gamers who want a more personalized, immersive experience, the Manba One brings a lot to the table, and I would definitely suggest to give it a try. Thanks for watching, and let me know in the comments if you'd give the Manba One a shot, or if you'd pass on it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this review, and I'll catch you in the next one.